They're providing interactive workshops to ladies of all ages to foster self-worth. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is the founder and executive director of A Beautiful Me, Palka. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You founded this organization about 8 years ago, been working with girls for around 7.
Yes.
What made you think that this was something that was necessary out there, and what do you do today?
Well, usually whenever we begin anything, it's because of our own, we look at within ourselves, whether we might have gone through cancer or any of those things. Well, I just started to see my self-worth, and I was in my early 40s, and I was watching my daughters who were in elementary school and how the development of girls was happening. And so I started to explore, I think we need something to build our girls and their self-esteem. And so it started as a little hobby, just in North Macomb County, and since that time, that little hobby has turned into a full-time career. This is what I do full-time, and we've worked with close to 5,000 girls since that time through programs, events, and workshops, just here in Southeast Michigan and also in Guatemala.
And so what are your workshops all about? What is your mission, your goal? What do you teach and work with girls to try to accomplish?
Well, because a girl's self-esteem peaks at age 9, we tend to work with girls in 5th grade. That's our pinpoint audience, even though it's 3rd through 12th. And at that time, we work with them over a 4-week series, 2 hours at a time. Each week has a different curriculum, but they build upon each other so that there's a lot of retainment. We want to have them understand that there's tools, that they have value, that they have purpose. We build dream boards. We create activities so that we also shake hands. We teach a lot of things that are not being taught for character education in schools nowadays. And so the need is there, and they're loving it and having fun and want to come back, and they don't want it to end after 4 weeks.
So I know that the workshops, that core curriculum is sort of the bulk of what you do and your main focus, but you also have events happening throughout the year. One in March, tell me about that.
Yes, that is called Power 88's Bloom with A Beautiful Me. And for 4 years in a row, we've had girls gather together, middle and high school girls. 600 to 800 girls gather for one night to have them experience a musical artist and peer-to-peer drama, and have them, again, another seed to see that they have value and purpose and worth.
You really have had a whole lot of exciting things sort of develop over the course of the years that you have been doing this. Most recently, a new partner, actually a product that's going to be for sale, debuting, helping out your organization.
Yes,
sometime this spring?
Absolutely. The Friendship Factory is an organization, it's a retail organization that we have similar core values. And they reached out to us and they asked if they could put our name on their product that's going to go into 700 specialty toy stores throughout the United States this June. And during that time, they're going to also give 10% back to our organization so that it can help provide the workshops to more girls.
Very quickly, I know you've been doing this long enough to see results. What impact do you actually see from girls who have been through your program?
Well, we do have outcome-based data because, you know, funders and donors, they want to be able to see numbers. Well, that is one core piece. But then when you see a girl after 5 years and you meet her in 10th grade and she says, I went to A Beautiful Me 5 years ago in 5th grade, and then she repeats to you what she learned, then you know what you did 5 years ago is working.
Making a big impact. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
For more information on A Beautiful Me, you can visit abeautifulme.com. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Palka, the founder and executive director of A Beautiful Me.